you all remember when I spoke about Regina Daniels? And I said tornado. That was stunning.
Of tornado.
Are you people now seeing what is going on in our family?
Began to move.
The challenges of our family. Okay. Regina Daniels, I am not happy coming back to your situation. It hurts me so much of what you are going through, your pains and your agony. It's time for you to obey. It is time for you to listen. I am not interested, number one, in your communication. And number two, I'm not interested in your money. Number three, I'm not interested in fame or relevance. This message came in the place of tornado moving around you. And you stood up and you walked out of the restaurant and you drove his car home and said he should trek. But when he came out, many people helped him. But you came out, you drove the car home. And when you got home, everybody was telling you, relax, relax. But you were not relaxing. You were chanting, you were panicking, you were refusing. And the wise people came in that vision. There were 3 women. And this was their advice in that revelation I have for you. They said, Regina, do not divorce your husband. They still said it again. You are the one going through these consequences. Social media advisors are not going through the pain with you. You are the one going through this challenge. This is not the path. This is not the path I chose for you. That was what the women were telling you. This is not the path I chose for you. Stay in the marriage. There is no better freedom out of the marriage. The better freedom is to be submissive, humble, loving, and be a good listener. Social media have destroyed 40 to 50 to 60% of your life. Social media have destroyed a future you had, and you are giving social media the upper hand to your life. The reason you cannot just walk away from your husband, it is because of your children. There is a covenant you are now part. There is a covenant you are part with him, not apart, but you are part of him. Can I also shock you? This is your brother that is making, it's just, I don't know, he's making noise. This your brother is disturbing your marriage. The Lord is saying, tell him to stay away. You can't threaten your sister's husband without knowing what is backing him out. The Lord said a challenge will come if you choose to stay separate. This same your brother that is shouting like he loves you like no other will run away until you follow wisdom. Take your family off social media. It is your consequences. You must go through it and you must settle it. Go back to your marriage. Your marriage still carries a lot of future. I won't give you the intel because your foundation is fighting you in your marriage. It's not about your husband. It's about your foundation. It's not about your husband. It's about the family you are coming from. The question is, how did your mother value your father? And how did your father value your mother? Are you getting what I'm saying? So the Lord is saying, go back to your foundation. All these mistakes are in your foundation. If you are doing the same, your children will continue. It will be a continuous what? Process. Go back to your foundation. Fix your foundation. You cannot walk out of the marriage. If you want to stay well in life, if you want to stand well in life, if you want to do well in life, if you want to live long, don't walk out of the marriage. Go and settle the marriage. Take the marriage out of social media. That's the first step. If you take the marriage out of social media, you have solved one problem. Number two, discuss with your husband to take your parents out of the situation and tell him, sorry for bringing my family in. You take them too. And the third part that you will do last, that is the home of your children. Because those kids you have for the husband of your youth, they have bright future, very bright future. The only way to scatter it is to walk out from your father. The only way to have peace is to stay in your marriage. There are things the Lord spoke about that you are doing that I said in the last video. I don't care about what you are doing. I don't want to know what you are doing. But the Lord says, stop. This thing you are doing is not yet on social media. This thing secretly that is causing you problem in public, your husband knows about it in secret. He is still protecting you. If he brings it out to the public, your career is done. So whatever you know you are doing in secret, end it, and your leg will stop coming out.
Welcome back. Now, it is public knowledge that certain pastors in Nigeria and maybe in other Western, or let's just say in general, pastors do believe that divorce is bad, regardless of how you came into it. You are married, and that's it. You stay in it. The same thing happened to Festina. She passed away because her pastor had told her that separation or divorce from her husband is a bad thing, that the only time you can divorce your husband is if you catch him in some immoral activity that borders on him giving another woman bola. That's it and nothing more. A majority of them do not understand the text. They do not understand the context of the scriptures and what you should do or not do. They do not know that if you are being abusing your marriage, physically beaten, and you are about to be unalived, you can as well leave that marriage because that marriage is no longer marriage. They do not understand that the scripture is simply saying that there are certain marriages that you should not stay in so that you can remain alive. But I do not want to go into much argument. You heard what he said. His name is Abel Boomer. I guess that's what he's called. He has spoken at length about Regina's marriage and said a tornado is about to come. Abel Boomer. According to him, he had prophesied about Regina's marriage and what will become of it. He was able to give a little bit of insight here and there, but not a huge big one. And now that the demise of the marriage is happening, he's out once again to tell Regina Daniels that she must return to Nwoko because there is a covenant in that marriage. There was a time he spoke about the traditional rites that we all saw, where Regina Daniels had one of her legs tied. Something was strapped on the leg of Regina Daniels, and this is the covenant. There were women there who conducted this. Some said it is simply a ritual to bring Regina Daniels into the class of women who are loyalists and good women, supportive women, and all of that. That's what they said. Regina's mom was also part of this, but she did not covenant to Nwoko. She got dressed and probably to give Regina Daniels that confidence or that comfort in case Regina is like, what are they trying to do with me? I hope this is not a ritual or something. Regina's mom was part of it. Don't forget that she already had $30,000 in her pocket. And of course, a house has been bought for Regina Daniels for the use of her mother and sibling. And life looks so glittering. According to Regina Daniels, she's saying that she's 17 years of age, and her mom back then said that Regina is 20 years of age. So who are we to believe? Are we going to believe Regina Daniels, or we are going to believe the person who birthed Regina Daniels? Back then also, the father of Regina Daniels said Regina is 17 years of age. Regina said, now everybody is now surfacing saying that they are my father. What nonsense. She had rubbished her father. Her father was like of no use. Regina Daniel was on top of herself in those days. She felt like, yes, heaven has finally dropped for me. She liked the idea of Nwonko's money. She liked everything. But recently, her mom said that they are the ones that took Nwoko out of the trenches. They said his glory and is already dwindling, that he's falling on the floor, and that they helped him financially, they helped him in all ways. And Nigerians looked at them and they laughed and said, look at these people from the trenches. You helped Nwoko as in which way? How did you help Nwoko financially? You guys are broke. You guys cannot even boast of 10 million naira in your account. How then is it that you are saying that you helped Nwonko's political career? Talking about $50,000. Regina gave, that small girl gave him $50,000. The same Regina Daniels that had bragged, talking about $100 million and more, so more money in her account deposited by Nwoko. She came out screaming and shouting, talking about how she expected to have properties or things on her name. Like, I'm wondering, she wants cars and houses bought for her, million here, billions there, here and then. I'm like, are you a mistress or a wife? Is this what you guys like? Is it that your service in that house, you believe that you are to be giving such, like, I don't get. Well, there are times that women, I think Regina saw Nwoko as a gold mine, and you know what you do to mine gold. You do everything, you dig, you that and that and that. That was her expectation in that marriage. Ned was like a mine, a gold mine, and she wanted to mine Ned but the man did what he could, help here and there, siblings here, rented an apartment. They say, why would you rent me an apartment? You're supposed to buy me a house. The younger brother of Regina Daniels, because we offered our living sacrifice to you. Can't you see the youth? Can't you see? Even Ned came out publicly to say Regina is a virgin. And the Kayamata, disgraced Kayamata agent said there are certain things that she did for Regina Daniels to rearrange Regina Daniels' picus to look, to feel like she's a virgin. And that Regina is not a virgin. She did what she did, and the lady was arrested and jailed. She went to prison, actually. She went to prison. Now, Ned is now dealing with the excesses of Regina Daniels' family. One of Regina Daniels' siblings is in the custody of security agents, enforcement agents, to make sure that it does not become a total disgrace. Now, the pastor prophet is saying that Regina Daniels should return back, and this is not going down well with a lot of people. They are like, hey, prophet, hey, calm down. Calm down. How dare you say Regina Daniels should return? How dare you utter such fallacy? Regina Daniels should return where? They said marriage is gone, finished, and done and dusted with, and you should not mention anything that has to do with returning to wherever, whatever, that she should stay. And for me, I do not think it is wise for Regina Daniels to return to this marriage. This is a done deal. The only thing that needs to be sorted out here is just the bride price to be returned, and then whatever rituals. I believe strongly that the mother of Regina Daniels understands what has been done. Ned Nwoko will not come to the same spot and gather the same people that were present as witnesses and priests or priestesses who conducted whatever it is that they conducted. Whatever it is that they conducted, I am very, very certain that he will not come and then say, let us undo what was done. Either it is real or not real. Whatever it is that has been done, Regina Daniels' mom knows where to take Regina Daniels to for them to undo whatever it is that has been done. There are ways they go about it. They might request, that is if that thing is even effective, they might request for personal belongings of Ned Nwoko and then initiate some kind of covenant breaking. That is if there is anything, oath or whatever. And then that's the thing. Regina will now go and test. Regina will go and test this thing somewhere to see if something wrong or bad will begin to happen to her. You know, because she's already like, now I'm going to return back because you don't want to let my brother go. She is not even mentioning or talking about the covenant or whatever it is. She definitely will talk about that. People will press her so that she can talk about that particular part. I guess that's the only thing that is holding her, And she said she's done. She's no longer interested. It's fine. It is. What she needs to do is to go out of radar and sit out this thing. And about the abuse that she has done to herself, substance abuse, she needs to work on that part of it. She needs to really work on it. She needs to do something about it and take care of that part of her life. It's important. She already, by herself, acknowledged that she is into that and that Ned is the one that introduced her to it, which is a lie. You might say, how is it a lie? How can Ned introduce you to this kind of thing? Is it not self-destruction? Let's say there was a time he applauded it. He said he doesn't drink alcohol. But your mom said this is the lifestyle of a celebrity. That is what he said. Your mom now needs to come out and say it's not true. There was never a time I had any idea that my daughter is involved in substance abuse. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a very wicked period. It's going to be a very wicked period, meaning that things are going to drop bombshell upon bombshell, because Regina already has started opening her mouth, talking about having some videos where she did certain things and sent it to Ned Nwoko. How can Ned Nwoko release video of private session of his wife? He's not stupid. You only released video showing that your brother is terrorizing his peace of mind and nothing more. I don't think it will be stupid to release videos of you in your private moment. It's not possible.